Alright, so if you can ignore the obnoxious internet radio in the background, this is a TDS Performance Tactical Defense Solutions video on a really cool magazine. Not this one. We've all seen this. This is the way they normally come, 30 rounders. These are Lancers. Great mags. These, on the other hand, are the greatest things since sliced toast. This is a Surefire 60 round magazine. Hefty, nice, beautiful, and a little complicated. Alright, first thing you'll notice once you take it out of the package is you have instructions. Since we're male, we don't read instructions. Since we're male, we don't know where the instructions went. Alright, so first thing I want to show you is these will work really well with the standard Lula. Okay, this one's already loaded because, you know, I have to play. Alright, so 60 rounds later, actually about 50 rounds later, we'll get to the first thing I want to show you. And I'm sure somebody's going to think there's a problem with what I'm showing you. Oddly enough, rounds are not coming smoothly out. This is the last 10. Okay? They will come out. Interesting thing is if you're working with a Lula, the rounds will bind up. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Okay. Now, so the first thing you need to know is these, although really nice followers, and this entire mag is a wonderful thing, it is presently on the battlefield. Trust me, Surefire shipped tons of these to the military, and they haven't had any complaints yet. They are very odd in that this design will do this. Okay? Now, before everybody flips out, rarely, if ever, in a fire situation, are you going to find yourself with that. Rarely, if ever, in a video situation, are you going to find it easy to put them back in. Alright, so the entire point of this video, and the entire point of saying since we lose directions and we don't listen to directions, is to create this video. This mag is very interesting. If you're dropping these on the ground, you're competing with them, whatever, using them to save your ass and drop them and go for the next one, say for some reason you end up with 60 rounds, or if you're one of those fanatics that has to clean their mag every single time to clean the rifle, you may need this video. Alright, standard screwdriver, small, goes in the back, okay, and pushes away like most floor plates. Alright, pull the floor plate off, keep your thumb over it because it'll fly out, hit you in the eye, you know, could take an eye out with it. Alright, you end up with this little device. This is the thing you have to remember. You'll remember it on the front end, and you'll remember it on the back end. This device is very cool. However, if you try to put it back in logically, it's not going to make any sense. It floats, boys and girls. It just sits there. This is curved. More on why it's curved later. These springs, trust me, there's 5 feet of springs in here, guys. Alright, these springs have got a coating. It says be really careful not to knock the coating off. I don't know how in God's name you're going to be able to do that. First thing you need to realize is you cannot pull the spring straight out. You cannot pull it out sideways. What you can do is rock it side to side, destroying the coating. More on that later. And yes, the spring just keeps coming. Alright, now, there are, I want to say 4 springs. This is the bottom spring. The bottom spring hooks into, what is this called? Number 5, the spring cup. Alright, the spring cup is really interesting. The way you're going to get the spring cup out is any way you can. So you have a bottom spring, you have a spring cup, you have an upper spring, and you have, wait for it, a spring between the 2-column follower and the single column follower. Right? I'll give you a clue. This is how this entire system works. It presses down just like this. Now, if you look at the front and look at the rear, it should indicate to you that this is anti-tilt. You just saw it. It did not anti-tilt. It is pro-tilt. However, once it is under and on this, what the hell is this device called? Number 7. It is the divider spring guide. Once it's on there, it's not going to tilt. That's probably why it is the way it is. Alright, now, you got all this part. Beautiful. There's a whole bunch of coppery looking stuff that came off the mag. Springs. Clean the mag. Do whatever you need to do. Alright? You can take these apart. Once again, as you see, it just fits in. Okay? Alright. This design's been around for many, many, many years, and Surefire kind of revamped it, and they swear by it. Alright, so now you're going back in. If you didn't screw anything up, it will go back in. Those of you that know me know I'm famous for screwing things up. Those of you that know me know you don't want this mag. Alright, you place those two items, that item in. Using the curvature of the mag, you place this in. This is the guide. Alright, first spring goes on the little doohickey. Alright, from there, the spring cup goes thusly and works its way back in. This is so much fun. Okay. Alright, once that's in, you're going to take this spring, doesn't matter which way, you're going to work it into and onto the spring cup. You can do this all one piece, or trust me, you can find your own way. Now, what you begin doing is stacking the spring back into the mag. Yay, you too. This is not something you want to do at a match in between mag changes. Trust me. Alright, now, once you have the spring in, you're going to take your guide out. Guide, once again, follows the curvature of the mag. It's going to go back in the back. Part will find part. In other words, the mag will find it. The followers will go through it. Taking several of these apart, put several of these back together, and not had a problem yet. Alright, this is the way you're looking at it. It's going to sit loose. Okay? Logic has got nothing to do with this. And trust me, once you take one of these apart, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, this slides on, floor plate slides on, keeping everything centered to the back of the mag. Comes all the way up to the front. There should be, there you go, small pop. Of course I'm talking over. Your gray should stick through here. Alright? Now, you can exercise it all day long, but I guarantee you what's going to happen is you're going to flip it over. Next thing you know, someone's going to be calling me going, my mag is screwed up. At which point I'm going to tell you to call Surefire, and they're going to tell you that you did it wrong. Okay? At that point, you just start dropping your rounds, get ready for your next day, your next stage, your next trip out. So, boys and girls, first thing, save the instructions. Second thing, always remember the Technical Defense Solutions put together a video so that when you lost your mag instructions and are sitting in the middle of a jungle somewhere trying to figure out how to get the crap out of the bottom of your mag, you dropped it in a mud puddle, you'll thank me. Okay? One thing I didn't tell you, the coating that's on the spring keeps the spring from rusting. There is no way No way. I've done 5 of these. No way you're going to be able to take the spring out of there without tearing the hell out of the coating. So, SC1 silicone light coating of oil is your friend. Right? There is nothing in the instructions that come with this mag that talk about oil, talk about any type of coating, inside, outside, whatever. Right? These are not cheap. However, like all magazines, PMags or otherwise, they are a battlefield device, which means there is nobody following you around with a cart, following you around with a bag and a net, picking up your magazines, taking them back and reloading them. These are drop and walk away. The rest of us, those of us in the civilian market who have jumped out of our last airplane and slogged through our last jungle or whatever we did or didn't do, we're going to pick them up, we're going to clean them. That's what the video's for. Alright, enjoy, and remember, Tactical Defense Solutions, TDS Performance, the wonderful boys and girls in New Hampshire that keep you supplied. Enjoy.